Hello everyone and welcome to this video where we face off Dirty Laundry, who ranked number 1 in the previous season. We start off with 2 fishes in a pond. Expecting a blessed grounds, I go for a smackdown for some damage. I can clear their grounds later with DC next. No problem. I have some attack investment, so it does quite a bit of damage. So here comes DC. Clearing the grounds, I take the splash okay with the revitalizer. And here I threaten damage, so I expect to switch. Going for Cloudburst to make life a bit more difficult to anything that comes in. Macmillus comes in to take the hit. And the damage shows Macmillus is invested heavy into special defense. To play around coals, I switch in Eclyptor, which also has empowering grounds, so I can clear the brown coals. No, the blazing coals. So here come the blazing coals. Yeah, he can't stay in. So right here, this is a bit of a standoff. Staying in is risky, but I take my chances and go for a loose cannon. Darikara actually switches, so Coreptile comes in, getting a burn and damage on the Coreptile is super nice actually, so it can't get rid of the burn by itself, and this is probably prepared ++, but that activates on the next turn and not on the switch in, so that's why my loose cannon did a bit of damage. So I did expect a blessed grounds here from the Coreptile, but turns out it's the rubber webs, so it's always a pain to deal with 50% damage reduction. So I switch in the Lampire to hopefully deal with Coreptile on the special side. But yeah, I cannot stay in versus Illusion Slice, which is going to tear my Macmillus, my Lampire apart. Does quite a bit of damage, so I go for a Soul Crush here. So to check if it wants to go for any special move, which it does. And it does quite a bit of damage even at -1. So plan is to burn it here to scout for a Zen Cure. But yeah, Macmillus comes in and takes the hit. So that's not good. Does absolutely nothing. So even 1 HP after the revitalizer. So here we get predicted on the Darikara switch in, which takes reduced damage from a backstab with a unit fruit. And here, instead of going for the Hydro Punch, we go for Smackdown. Because I was predicting a switch. And turns out we catch the Blizzion. So sometimes they do run Kiwano Rock, but this one is the Juba Fruit. So popping the fruit instantly here is very nice. Big turn for us. Staying in is not a good idea because I was expecting a physical skill, so switching into DC, which is physically defensive. But yeah, I can't really do anything. He sets up the Icy Nails, so this team is loaded with hazards. So I didn't really have a plan here, so I just go for the Cloudburst to hopefully make this bird's life a bit more difficult. And yeah, it doesn't really do damage, so I have to get rid of the hazards again. So feels like a proper cleaning duty or something. We do snack a week old fruit, and it was so bad we even get food poisoning. Dang. So the floor is clean again with the empowering grounds, and now we're being scared by the giant fish with water fists. So I was expecting, yeah, I can probably take one. So I wanted to check with the loose cannon if the Darikara had Zen Cure. But we'll find out probably if the Cyberite has Zen Cure as well, sooner or later. So this bulky Cyberite, it's always difficult to deal with them. They can, I want to deny the setup with Eclyptor possibly, but yeah, they can also hit me with a Super Drain for super effective damage. So that's not what I want to do. So in case they want to set up, I decide to go for a couple of hits on the physical side. And Cyberite also hits me on the physical side with a flying kick, which does a lot. And I'm just thinking I just need to get damage on this thing because letting it set up is very bad. And right here, yeah, I'm thinking transcending is probably the obvious thing. So Megalobite can switch in to take the hit with the fully rested. But Cyberite switches as well. So catching the Darikara here is kind of nice. But yeah, he probably thinks, yeah, the Megalobite can't do anything. But right here, I'm going for the crunch. With attack investment, it actually just straight up takes out the Darikara. I'm in no position to sweep, so we don't want to get Blizzion or Zomfruit procced. So DC is a safe switch to check what they want to go for. Icy Nails getting set up is very bad for my Darikara and my Megalobite. So right here, I don't see an immediate plan. So we do decide to go to check what he wants to do. Go for a supercharge. Hopefully deal some damage later. And here we get hit with the Frost Feathers, which lowers our speed. Multi-bolt has now turned into a single bolt. I still decide to check for the damage. See what we can do. We get a little bit of chip and... right here, yeah, switching on the SP recover. It does look like some sort of pro play, but I did not notice it during the match. So it's still an amazing turn for me right here to get some momentum back. And don't you think the heat wave should just melt the Icy Nails? Let me know in the comments what you think. Here, I was thinking he's gonna expect me to set up the Empowering Grounds to clear the Icy Nails. And I take my chances, go for damage, and we take out the Blizzion. So this is huge. So Darikara is gone, Blizzion is gone, and Magmalus comes in next. I think, yeah, Eclyptor is so low. I just want some damage on the Magmalus, so I go for a Splatter. I don't have any attack investment here, so does a decent chunk to Magmalus. And we get a clean switch into the Darikara. And right here we get sent to 1 HP because of the Icy Nails. And I have two options here. I could either go for Blast Grounds or I could go for a Hydro Punch. I do go for the Hydro Punch because otherwise his Magmalus would be dead. Corruptor takes it very nice actually. And I'm thinking the Prepared ++ is going to outspeed and feint me. But he goes for a Rubber Web. This is gonna make Cyberite a possible threat again. And right here, I just want to get rid of the Icy Nails, so I go for a Clearing Wind. And you can see it does pitiful damage to the Magmalus. And right here, I'm just scouting for what the possible damage should be. So you can see Lampire doesn't really do anything here versus the Magmalus. And it's a standoff. Blazing Coals, Icy Wind, not Icy Wind, Clearing Wind. So right here, yeah, what are we going to do? Stall for some SP to get a clean switch or something? I switched in Darikara, but yeah, this kind of was a mistake. Because the Darikara gets predicted and taken out. The Rubbery Web does go down, so...
What the dog doing?
I think it's time to switch in the Eclyptor. I can take any hit from the Magmalus.
Nice.
And he sets up the Blazing Coals. I get a Howl Up for free. So I'm now at +2, which is great. And we'll go for the Poison Chomp. And do a lot of damage. So this is very nice. And he sends in the Toravolt. Right here, he can't set up because of the Twilight. And a Poison Chomp does enough damage to take it out straight away. In comes the Corruptor, but I have priority to play around the increased speed probably. But yeah, it's no longer needed because there's the forfeit. I made a path for the Eclyptor by taking out 2 of their defensive mons. And from there I could get a free Howl Up, and with the increased attack I could sweep through his team. I had the priority and the back for the Corruptor possibly. And yeah, happy with the match. If you made it to the end of the video, I want to say thank you. In that case, consider leaving a like if you want to see more content like this, and possibly even subscribe to get notified early. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you would like to see in upcoming videos, and we'll see what we can do. See you next time.